Today we want to talk about how does CCB help you manage your group. So the first thing we're going to do is, well, let's get on to CCB. Open up your web browser, then you go to our church website, faithmarietta.com. You click on the Member tab at the top and go to the right and click CCB, Church Community Builder. Type in my username and the password that I have for CCB and click Login. And the next thing that I'll do is I'll find my group. All of our connection groups begin with the letters CG. So if you know your name and type in CG and mine is SCH, I just type S, and that then brings me up to my group, or mine and Patty's group, connection group Schneider. So the first thing you're going to need to do is you're going to need to put people in. And today I put in a few people, and I'm going to throw in a couple of more names and show you how that's done. So you click on New Members, type people by name, and if you're inviting them, you could actually send an invitation through here. But if you already know who they are, then you simply type in their name. So I put in a pretend name in George Weirs. I'll put in Sandy Weirs now. And you can see that Sandy Weirs has been added to the group. Okay, so there's the first thing. You need to put all the people in your connection group, and that's step one. Once I've filled in all my participants, then if I would like to, I want to put a calendar together then for our group. And so I've already placed one in. I'm going to put another one in just to show you how it's done. You're going to want to put the dates at which your group is going to meet. If you're going to need resources or a room here on our campus, you'll click this button. Or if you're going to click Rooms and Reservations Resources Not Meeting, you click that button. And type in the name that will appear on the church calendar. And so mine would be C.G. Schneider. And I could put a description in there if I wanted. So the next thing I'd want to do is put the date, and I'm going to put a post date in here, which means a date that took place already, so that we can actually run some attendance in a few moments. And I'm going to pretend that 7 p.m. and 9 p.m. are the times. Let's make it 6:30. And it's going to end at 8 o'clock. And my location is going to be 95 Willow Glen Drive, Marietta 30068. After I've done that, I can save that there. Now, once I'm done with this, then the way you do attendance is you say, I want to record attendance. Whoops, I must select a group before I get started. We're not going to have an unlimited group. We're going to say that there are 12 people maximum that can attend our group. And we're going to call it Adult Discipleship. That's the only group you're going to be able to choose. That will be determined for you. So anytime you add to your calendar and you're going to put a group in and do attendance with it, you'll have to click this button. But it'll tell you that. So save that. And it's now saved. So let's go back to the group and look at the calendar. And let's pretend I want to now do attendance. Okay, so I will click on Attendance Actions. I want to record attendance for August the 20th. And you'll notice that the names of the group are already filled in for you. Now let's pretend that everyone was there. So to take attendance, you just click Name and all of them will be selected. You could put something in like first meeting, the first name of God. And if there were any notes you wanted to throw in, we started 10 minutes late. We finished at 8:45, excuse me. Sorry, 7:45 4:45 p.m. we prayed for Patty Schneider's family lost an uncle in death this past week. Please keep the family of John Berger in your prayers. When you're done, you can say, this determines, does someone get a report? And you could say leadership only. Right now, let's say, for the sake of, we're going to say everybody in the group and the leadership. Because we want to remind people of anything. We could also here have said something like this. Bring your favorite snack to our next gathering. Connection group meeting. And then you click the save button. And that's it. You'll see a little summary here of what took place. An attendance was done, and that's pretty much all about attendance. Now let's pretend that you wanted to send, I'm going to take someone out of our group because I just realized, let me go back to my group again. I just realized that I put someone in there. And so I want to go back to participants, and I'm going to take someone out of our group. I'm going to take the Weirses out because they're not actually in our group. And so group action, I'm going to edit participant list. I'm going to take George and Sandy out because they are leading their own group, and they're going to wonder why they got. And so you click on the appropriate thing. In this case, it's remove from group, and I've clicked those boxes, and then I go click, and they're gone. Okay, so that's how you manage your people in there. So I'm going to go back to the group here. And let's pretend I wanted to send a message to this group. So then I click on the word message over here. And I'm going to say new message. And then I say I'm going to send it to all members. Or I could say I'm sending it to the leaders only. So if you are co-leading your group with someone else, they would also want to be designated as co-leaders with you. So I'm going to send this one only to leaders because I don't want to send something out that's not true. And I want to send a note out that says, don't forget to bring cookies. Remember our next connection group gathering will be in 2 weeks. Bring your favorite cookie to share. Blessings. All right, and then you simply click send, and off it goes. So there's one more thing. So after you have sent the message, you go back to your group again and click on messages. So I created a message to our group the day after. I'm pretending it was the day after. And it was simple. Blessings on your week. I'm going to open that message up. And here's what it was. Our first meeting was a real blessing for me. I hope it was for you. Remember to pray for the family of John Berger, Patty's uncle, who passed away this week. Also, we are doing a cookie swap for our next meeting. Bring a dozen cookies to share. Blessings, Pastor Carl and Patty. And now here's where group members then can leave a comment. And I can, let's pretend I forgot something. Oh, by the way, I forgot to remind everyone of our readings from now until our next gathering. Read chapter 2 and 3 and answer the questions. We will use them as our discussion points. Have a blessed week. And simply add this comment, and here's what you're going to notice. Every time a comment gets added, the message stays on top and the comments are here. Now everyone then can receive them in their email. So each time something happens, it goes directly to your email, so you don't have to go to CCB to find it. You simply go to your email box and click on it, and it will bring you to here, and you will need to log into CCB, and then you can look at all the other comments others have made, or you can simply read it out of your email and find the information you need. Anyway, I think that's it. And I hope that gives us a pretty good basic understanding of CCB with our connection groups. There's probably a whole lot more, but this is a good place for us to begin. Anyway, thanks.